Well, New Zealand hasn't lost a single football game in 2021. However, in today's episode, we are facing Uruguay and Peru. I am fully expecting that run to come to an end. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 7th episode of the FM21 New Zealand Road to the World Cup save with me, Raxo FM, where today we are playing against Uruguay and Peru in potentially the first real test of this entire series as we face two sides who are pretty good in friendly matches. If you guys are enjoying the series so far, make sure that you do subscribe to the Raxo FM channel so that you don't miss any of the other episodes that's going on this save, as well as liking this video to show me that you do want to see more of this kind of content. 6 likes would be incredible today, and without any further ado, let's take a look at the side that we are versing today. Uruguay is the first one, and they are a pretty good squad. 5th place in the world rankings. Any one of their players that have been selected would start for our team in a heartbeat. And I think it's going to be a pretty challenging one. The next one, Peru. If you know, you know. There is history. I'll give you a wee trip down memory lane. So, it's pretty painful to go down memory lane, I can't lie. So if we go to our history and we go to our records and we take a look, records are, I found it earlier, competitions, yeah, there we go. If we go to World Cup qualifying, OCE, you can see that last time we got into the World Cup qualifying round, we lost to Peru to get knocked out of the running to go into the World Cup. And it wasn't just a loss to Peru. It was a dodgy loss to Peru. We drew 0-0 at home in the first leg. Then we went to Peru. We faced them. They set off fireworks outside of our hotel. They chanted curses at us. The referee didn't give a penalty. That was probably a penalty within the first 5 seconds. It was a dodgy game. No disrespect to Peru, but I would love to get some serious revenge today. And if you are a New Zealander, I'm sure you'd love to get it too. But first, we need to focus on Uruguay. And the team that I've selected today has only got a couple of changes in there. De Jong has officially become a player in the New Zealand national team for me instead of Bevan for the first time without needing an injury to get him in there. Howison is also a newcomer. He's replaced Sam Sutton because unfortunately he's injured. So I think he's going to be a good option in that central midfield role. And I don't think he's going to do anything wrong the entire time that we are on international duty. Fingers crossed. This is the team that we're going with. We may as well just jump into the team selection point of view. It's interesting. And we have gone back to wing play and trying to cross the ball. And I think if we're going to actually be a team like Uruguay, 5th best team in the world, we need to be able to attack using our strength. And our strength is heading, our strength is getting it down the wing, whipping a ball in, and hopefully getting them on the counter-attack. That's why we've got higher passing standard, playing out to left and right, wide, overlapping, hit early crosses, all that sort of jazz. Taking short kicks, to try and get the first knockdown. Deep line a wee bit, but not too much. I've never been good at tactics. We've learned that in the last few episodes, but I'm hoping that my tactics work tonight. You might notice Tim Payne, not exactly known for starting with me, but I think he's going to be an important player for this episode. And you know what? I'm actually going to switch him into the central midfield role. He's one player in the squad right now that isn't fully match fit. But it just shows how crucial I think he is to the team, that he is still starting. And the genius reason this man is crucial to us is one word: versatility. He can play central midfield, right back, and centre back, crucially. So if we need to drop it back to a 5 at the back formation, we can do that. Move Bell into the central midfield, use Payne as that centre back, and hopefully absorb a wee bit more pressure, as well as moving Rojas into the cam position, McCoward up top as well, so that we do actually have some firing power up top. That's the plan. Whether or not it's going to happen in practice or not is a whole nother story, but we're jumping into it. New Zealand versus Uruguay. This is going to be a real test. It will show whether or not we will actually be able to compete if we do get to the World Cup. Let's impress. We're underdogs. Let's do our best. We're at home. This is going to be an absolutely massive crowd. Let's take a look at the side that we're versing today. They have some insane players in here. Valverde, Arujo, who I know is a really good player in the future. Even Suarez, Nandez, Maxi Gomez. They're definitely playing a rotated squad, which is what I'd like to see. But they're definitely still a much better side than us. But we've had a shot each, which is a positive start to the game. I will definitely take that. And now we've had 2 shots to their 1. It's just whether or not we're seeing our first highlight going our way. 20 minutes gone. It's still 0-0, but we are certainly within this game. 49% possession, a couple of shots here and there. Who's going to have the first opportunity, though? Is there going to be a first opportunity? Half an hour gone. Still nothing happening. I guess the tactic is working, but whether or not it's going to lead to us scoring a goal and keeping them out from scoring goals, which is probably just as crucial when you're versing a team like Uruguay, is a whole nother story. And Wood, the man that I put so much faith in, has absolutely spilled it there, and that's unlucky. I mean, you can't put that down to the tactic. You can't put that down to a terrible play from us. You can just put that down to human error, and the youngster that we have been putting a lot of faith in, Wood, has made a mistake, and Payne's looking tired in that central midfield region. And whether or not now the train completely comes up to the track and we start getting a lot of shots against us is very possible. I think we've just given away a penalty. I don't know how it happened, but it's happened, and it's going to be Maxi Gomez stepping up to the plate. Can Wood make himself a hero, redeem himself? He cannot. It's 2-0 already. It was a positive start. It was a very positive start, but it's very quick to see how much better this squad is than us. If we make any sort of mistake, they're going to pounce on it, and they've well and truly pounced on their opportunities here. Our XG is not very high, so it's showing that our actual highlights... I've just had someone break into my room. I had no idea what I was talking about, but I'm not happy with the performance, but I'm also like kind of okay with it. We're doing okay, but I don't know what to say. I expect to see a much better showing. It's got to be said. Wood, you cannot react negatively to that. You're the main target with me saying that. You made a terrible mistake. I mean, to be fair, you didn't save a penalty, which is a tough ask, but it would have been nice. Thomas is on the ball, though. Is this going to be our attacking opportunity? It is. And it's a great shot, but it goes straight at the goalkeeper. So maybe not a great shot in the end, but here is where we could be lethal. Thomas trying to whip it in near post, and why is Rojas there? Why is Rojas there? That is not the instruction that I have put on. I'm really not happy about that. Rojas should not be ever anywhere near where the ball is going. It should be Chris Wood and Winston Reid. I'm not happy about that. But at least this formation is actually holding its own for now. The tactic is seeming to do okay. We've got to take the positives away from this game where we can. But I'm going to make my first substitution. It is going to be the man that I thought was going to be the star. Really changed the game for us. Hasn't quite happened. Tim Payne's coming off and Rufa's making his way on. 20 minutes to go in this game. We're even going to go positive. We've got to go for it. If we're going to beat or even draw to Uruguay, it's basically our only opportunity. I don't know when we're going to verse Uruguay ever again, and they've just headed it over the bar. This could be the momentum that we need. They've made a mistake. We're going to pounce on it. We're going to counter-attack. We're going to get some fluidity to our football. We've had 6 shots now. The XG does concern me, though. It is an incredibly low XG for the amount of shots that we have taken. It's definitely something that we need to work on. Our shooting, our finishing, it's probably as much me problem as the players, but we're going to bring Helson on for the last few minutes as well. Maybe he can make an impact. Can we get a goal? If we get a goal, this is a really good performance by us. They actually show that we can compete against sides like Uruguay. 2-0 isn't a bad performance at all, and we've come in with a great opportunity there, but Wood can't get it on target. He was offside anyway, though. 5 minutes of additional time. The home fans will go crazy if we score, and we do have an opportunity. Rojas back to Kerwin, puts it into the mix and no one's there, but it comes back out to Barbaruzes, who is putting it in. Chris Wood, he does it, and it's 2-1. I'll take that. I will take that. If I was in the crowd there as a New Zealand fan, I would be absolutely thrilled with that. We have scored against one of the best teams in the world. That's enough for me. But with only a couple of minutes to go, do we dare to dream, and do we dare to attack? Of course we dare to attack. We're going to go very attacking now. Move every player forward. Oh, can Helson can't play up there. I'm going to make him. He's going to have to learn very quickly. Bell's moving up there. He's going to play as a attacking midfielder in that role. What can we show them? What can we do in the last few minutes? Absolutely nothing. A 2-1 loss. It's a good result. Like, let's be honest there. That is brilliant. If New Zealand did that in real life, I would be absolutely thrilled. But we've definitely done a good job. Like, the article says it all. Uruguay made to fight New Zealand. They're basically one goal worse than Uruguay. If we take a look at teams that have lost to Uruguay, we're basically as good as them. Like Peru, as good as them. Chile, we're better than Chile actually, because we had more goals and less conceded, so we're definitely better than Chile. We're better than Paraguay. Again, not quite as good as Chile. Yeah, okay, maybe Chile. We're on the same level as Chile. Definitely better than Australia. But why is Uruguay playing? Yeah, let's not question that. We're better than Brazil. We got a better result than Brazil. Brazil scored the same amount of goals as us, but they conceded more. Boys and girls, if we don't beat Peru after that performance, I don't know if we're ever going to. Okay, New Zealand. This is the moment that we've all been waiting for. The time to redeem ourselves against Peru. Let's score some goals. Let's get a win. Solomon Islands, our fellow Oceania players, have managed to come away with a 5-0 win. I'm expecting the same, to be honest. No, this is the squad that we're going with. Same tactic. Singh comes in. Barbaruzes comes in. Staminic comes in. I think I've got that name right. Hudson Wahongi comes in. But everyone else is the same. Oh, and Marinovic is coming. Sorry, Wood. I just can't keep you in after that mistake. Sorry about it. Tommy Smith is tired. Tim Payne's tired as well. Everyone else has actually been rotated for tactical reasons. I think we've basically got our best 11 possible. We're still going with this tactic. No, I'm actually going to take a really quick look at the corner takers and situations, because that was not great to have it go on to. Okay, why is Costa Barbaru? Let's load the routine. What's going on here? That's not where we want it to be going. Load. There we go. Much better. And other side, load the routine, and let's make sure that Rojas and Costa Barbaruzes are definitely not winning those headers. Let's go into this game. Let's redeem New Zealand. Let's come away with a win. If we win this one, surely that proves that we are definitely within contention to be able to play in the World Cup. I'm not going to say anything like, I expect a win tonight. Oh, I just said something and Thomas wasn't happy. I didn't want to say anything more because I feel like it would have just made him even more unhappy. But the first chance of the game, unlike the Uruguay game, is coming straight away, and it is Peru on the ball. They're knocking it around decently, playing it out on the left-hand side. Do not concede early on, boys. They're about to hit it there, but we've blocked it, but we found it, given them some space to shoot, and it goes wide of the post. One shot to the nil, and now we have one shot each. I mean, I'm not saying that we're coming back into the game, but I'm also not saying that we're not dominating it right now. But Peru are on a counter-attack. Is Hudson Wahongi going to defend it? He's just gone past him, and Marinovic. Okay, you're lucky it didn't go in, but you kind of were channeling in your inner Wood there. If we're losing both of these games because of goalkeeping mistakes, I'm going to be furious, and I'm kind of putting that down to a goalkeeping mistake, because that should have been held. It didn't need to go out for a corner, and now we've conceded. It's a free header at the back post. Marinovic maybe could have gotten a hand to it. But Peru are 1-0 up after just 15 minutes, and now we're going to have to claw our way back into this game. We played better when we went on to a positive mentality. We're doing it. We've got a corner though. Is it going to happen? Wood! Hits the woodwork. And I thought, oh, there's a brilliant pun. Not even intended, but I love it. But he's hit the woodwork. And it's just stayed out. But now we're on the positive attacking-ish mentality. Can we get some more opportunities? They're knocking it around pretty well. Carrillo, one of their best players, plays a great ball in, and it's 2-0. That's a great goal. Game, respect, game. And it's the exact same situation as the Uruguay game, except this one is a little bit earlier on, and I'm now getting a wee bit worried, because I thought this one was very winnable, but now I'm actually taking a look at the tactics that we're using and thinking whether or not this is going to work in real World Cup situations. We're going to have to face a difficult team to get into the World Cup. I have no idea who the team is going to be. Maybe let's downplay it a wee bit, and I'm going to make some tactical changes. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, this is what we're using now. It's basically the same as when I said we were changing the tactics, but a couple of things have been switched up in here, so it's basically a wee bit of a tweaked gegenpress, and I'm hoping that this new shape is going to confuse the Peruvians and mean that we get one goal before halftime. We've already had a few shots. Are we going to see a highlight? 2 minutes of additional time. Don't concede another corner. Don't concede another corner. Luckily, we didn't. Are we going to see a highlight for us? It's not going to happen. We're going into halftime 2-0 down. And this is where my motivational speaking comes in. Let's do this for the nation. Let's do this for the boys. Let's come away with the win. 50 minutes gone. We've got more shots than them. To be fair, based off the XG, they shouldn't be this high up, but they have had some good opportunities and they have scored some decent goals. Let's not show too much disrespect to our opponents. And with 30 minutes to go, I think tactical changes are in order. And you got to remember that this is international friendlies. I can make as many substitutions as I want. So let's actually take advantage of that. Lewis is going to come on. He's going to play in the Mazzala role. We're going to bring De Jong on, and he's going to play next to Chris Wood. Going to bring McGarry on. We're going to bring Boxall in instead of Hudson Wahongi. And last but not least, Roof is coming in for Bell. Big rotation there. Hopefully they gel together well in the last few minutes. I don't think Wood is coming off at all. If anyone's scoring a goal to get ourselves back into this game, it's going to be Chris Wood. And Clayton Lewis is standing over it, looking for Wood. What did I say? If anyone is getting us back into this game, it is Chris Wood. We love him. He is the best player in New Zealand by a country mile. And he has gotten ourselves well and truly back into this one. 20 minutes to go. It's not like the Uruguay game. It's not 2 minutes to go. It's a good period of time and we're on the ball once again. Are we going to equalise? Or is Peru going to ruin our party and make it look like we're definitely losing this one? They're ruining our party and making it look like we're definitely going to lose this one. Free kick. I should have been a little less confident after that. I should have gotten a little less excited. It was just a free kick. It was a good free kick. It was just a free kick. But the game's not over yet. If we get one more, we're back into it, but we have to score very quickly. I'm already thinking who my next substitution is going to be. It's going to be Howson. And, is Chris Wood coming off? He is. We're out of substitution, so Chris Wood's not coming off. It's a sign. I tell you, boys and girls, it is an absolute sign. Howson's coming on as our final substitute now. Did I make another one? I feel like I may have made another one, but can't register it. And Peru are running to the corner, whipping the ball in and hit it over the bar. I thought that they were going to score again. Fake highlight turning into real highlight stuff. You know, I'm not a fan of it in Football Manager this year. 5 minutes ago, we're on the ball again. Reid plays it back to Boxall. Good link-up play. I like it. McGarry trying to move it forward. Does find De Jong. De Jong, whip a ball in. Do something. Find Singh. And we score. We're back in it. 5 minutes to go. If we equalise, this is a brilliant performance. We're at home. We've got the side on our side. And we want to make sure that we get a point here. It's no point. It's a friendly. But you know what I'm saying, boys and girls. Can we do it? Are we going attacking? I'll go attacking in the 90th minute, but for now, they're on the ball and we clear it out. Get to it. Put everything on it, boys. Wood gets it. He's 1-1 with the goalkeeper. Can he do it? Chris Wood. Wide of the post. It's saved by the goalkeeper. I thought he was going for a chip there. Singh putting a ball in. No one is getting to that one. And with only a minute to go, I'm going to attacking straight away. I know I said I was going to wait until the 90th minute, but it's too intense right now. We've had another opportunity. We could definitely score. We could definitely equalise. We could get a good result here. This is a decent result as it is. We just need to clearly sort out our defence. And we're getting another highlight straight away. If we head this out and counter attack once again, we could be in with an opportunity to get the equaliser. It's gone out of play. And I don't know what to say to them. Encourage, I guess, is the best thing to say, because we're definitely not expected to be playing this well at this point. We're definitely going to go more attacking, though. A more direct approach. Play out of defence is not going to happen anymore. Let's get this ball into the mixer. Let's try and get a goal. And we do have an opportunity. Don't be Peru's chance. You just can't do that to us. If it's in the 92nd minute and we're just a goal down, it's got to be our chance, Football Manager. You can't do this to us. Give us some sort of hope. Let's get the ball back. No one's getting the ball back there. They play it back in, play it back, and they shoot and they score. Game, set, and match. Well played, Peru. 4-2. Oh, it looked so much better when it was 3-2. It would have looked amazing if it was 3-all. But we've proven that we're a decent side here, but we've also proven that I do not know what I'm doing tactically in this game. I'm far from pleased with the performance, but I'm actually quite happy with it overall. It was a decent international break. Unfortunate that we did lose both of those games, but against teams like Uruguay, who are 6th in the world, they've moved down now. I mean, if you're only winning by 1 goal against a team like New Zealand, you should be moving down. And then they only just... That was the only game that they played. So we literally moved Uruguay down a peg. And Peru, who was a side that is up in, 34th place or something like that? 30th place? We're getting good results here, boys and girls. We're getting decent results. And I guess in the next episode, it's either going to be some more international friendlies or actually moving on to those World Cup qualifiers. I found out when it's going to be happening. It's all the way in June of 2022. June. No, I was correct. So it's just a couple of months away, but just half a year away. So a lot of simulation that's going to happen in between now and then. A lot of time to prepare. Let's just leave it at that. That is where we're ending today's episode, though. That was a good warm up. Let's make sure that we keep getting these wins under our belt. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. Make sure to like this video if you have. Subscribe to the REPEMPTION channel as well. And I will see you all later.